There we go. Okay. Is Streamlabs going to recognize this one as a game? Yes, it is. Perfect. Alright. Let's go English. Do you want sound captions on? They describe music and sound no. Images captions on? No. These options can be changed at any time in the menu. Tomato Clinic. Let's just start. Name. Poison. Pronouns. He, him. Comment. I'm looking forward to learning more about vampires. Oh, and I can't change that. Hair. Oh, that's all my options. Okay, what's the widest you got? This? Alright. That's pretty accurate, I'd say. Okay, with the name Poison? Yes. There, got the form all filled out. I really should have got that done before actually coming here. Looks like nobody else is here yet though, so I'm safe. It's weird that there aren't any employees here yet either though. Would it be rude to just yell to see if anybody's in? I mean, if nobody's here, then nobody will think it's rude, right? Hello? Anybody in? Who are you and why are you yelling? Ah, sorry, I didn't think anyone was in. Then why the heck did you yell? I don't know, I get nervous in unfamiliar situations. Wait, what? I'm Poison, here for the tour. This is Tomato Clinic, right? Oh, heck, is that today? What? Don't tell me I got the day wrong. I'm so sorry, I'll come back later. Or never, if that'd be better. Just calm down for a sec, let me check the calendar. Oh, it does start today. Phew, I was worried I screwed that up. I didn't see any other students here, so I thought that maybe I had the wrong place. That's because you're the only one who signed up. Wait, you're not joking? Nope, it's just you. Mary said we didn't get any other applications. Who's Mary? My boss. She should be here any minute. Welcome! You must be here for the tour. Where did you come from? Boss, you're going to scare away your only applicant if you keep jumping out like that. I'm just trying to be friendly. Oh, wait, I forgot to ask. Do you have your application form? Yes, right here. Sir, your name is Poison. Yes, that's me. Cool, my name's Marie. Nice to meet you. Gacto, did you introduce yourself yet? I would have, but you decided to jump attack me. Gakuto, that's no excuse to be rude. Ugh. My name's Gakuto. Nice to meet you, I guess. Nice to meet you, I guess. You're the emo one. So you're the emo one, you're the nice one. It's nice to meet both of you. I'm excited to be here. You know what we do here then? I did some research ahead of time, but there wasn't too much on the website. It's a blood donation clinic, right? God. Cacto. Gosh darn it. Why would you come for a tour if the ID makes you uncomfortable? Yes, this is a blood donation clinic. Yes, both me and Marie are vampires. Got a problem with that? No, I just haven't been to a place like this before. I'm a bit nervous, that's all. Cacto, don't be so mean. And don't worry about it, Poison. We're pretty new to this too. Actually, you're very first tourist? How is that supposed to be reassuring? And anyone? Think you meant anyway? No point in talking out here. Let's head inside so I can talk a bit about what we do. Follow me. You can put your backpack down behind the counter if you don't want to carry it. Oh, that'd be great. Thanks. I guess I should follow them in. Huh? Where did they... So what do you think? Ugh. What do I think of what? This room? Oh, it's very nice. It feels kind of homey. It's a bit different than what I expected, though. Different? Well, it looks kind of like a cafe. Oh, that's because it is a cafe. Huh? I thought this was a blood donation clinic. It is, but it also functions as a cafe. Guess it makes sense for vampires. When I started this place, my goal was to make it a place where people can relax. Blood donation sounds really scary, right? Adding vampires just makes it scarier. What? No, that's not... It's okay. I know most humans are afraid of us. Most? The rest? Nah, we don't talk about them. That's part of why I started this place. I want to make a place where humans could get to understand vampires a bit better. And that's why I've prepared this. What is this? A quiz on vampires. It's very short, so don't worry. And it's okay if you get things wrong. We just want to check what people's general knowledge of vampires is. Just shout my name when you're done. Where did she go? I guess I should fill out this quiz though. Doesn't look too long, so I should be okay. Let's see. Oh, nice, multiple choice. Where do vampires get most of their nutrition? Blood, red meat, a variety of food sources. Blood. Blood, obviously. Not sure why this is even a question. Let's check out the next. What happens to vampires when exposed to sunlight? They turn into dust, they get sunburns, nothing, they love the sun. Where's answer D? They sparkle like a disco ball. Is this outdated? Are Twilight jokes outdated yet? I'm so sorry. I exposed I exposed my boomer brain right there. I'm so sorry. They turn into dust. I mean, I've definitely read that before in a book. So it's probably true? Let's take a look at the next one. What do you use to ward off vampires? The cross, cloves of garlic, none of the above. It's garlic. I'm pretty sure vampires hate garlic. I'm sure this is all like obvious questions, and then at the end it's gonna be like, aha, those are all actually cliche. None of these are true. I'm sure there's gonna be something like that. I could see it coming. I wonder why though. I'm not too sure about my answer. No point worrying about it though, I guess. On to the next question. As a Romanian, I find this very amusing. Oh yeah! Cause, yes. All Romanians are vampires, of course. Sorry. Where do vampires sleep? Coffins. This feels like it should be the right answer, but... is it a bit too obvious? Oh, it looks like the next question is the last one. What can vampires turn into? Bats. The last option makes me think, but... traditionally, people say vampires turn into bats. Anyway, that's all the questions. I should call for... what was her name again? Marie? Are you finished, Poison? Ah! I mean, yes, I'm finished. Great, just let me check your answers then. So, how did I do? Why don't we go through the questions together? You got the first one right. We do get most of our nutrition from blood. If it's okay for me to ask, how does it work exactly? It'd be a really lengthy explanation if I get too into it. Like, think of how you eat food and your body turns that into energy for you. Right. For us, we do the same, just with blood. While we can eat regular food too, we don't process it well. It's kind of like junk food to us. Oh, so it doesn't really give you the nutrition you need. Exactly, I'm glad you get it. So happy we found this educational game tonight. So, for question 2, we don't turn into dust in the sun. That would be really inconvenient. Of course, sorry, that was stupid of me. I wouldn't say stupid, but maybe a bit silly. You can't believe everything you read in books. We vampires get sunburns if we're in the sun too long. How long is too long? Well, it depends on the vampire. Most of us will get bad sunburns in less than 10 minutes. Sorry. Less than 10 minutes? Do you just stay inside all the time? Nah, we just use sunscreen with very high SPF. And make sure to cover our skin as much as possible when heading out in the day. All of the windows at Tomato Clinic are specially made to cut UV too. This way, we can enjoy the daylight without the sunburns. I thought vampires liked the night. No, we were just forced to only go out at night before. Now we have modern technology to help us. Oh, that's pretty cool. Right? Let's look at the next question then. We're fine with garlic. Sure, we all have our likes and dislikes, but it's like we're all deathly allergic to it or anything. So, garlic doesn't scare you or anything? Only the idea of having garlic breath? Is the answer the cross then? Nah, the answer is none of the above. There's no one thing you can use to water away vampires. Like how there's no one thing you can use to water away humans. And why do people think that stuff like a cross and garlic will work? I think it's just one of those weird urban legends. After all, it's very easy to come up with things like this, if you don't know any vampires in real life. Huh. Moving on to the sleeping question. Do you really think we sleep in coffins? Sorry, I don't know, I just... It's okay. I will kill you in your sleep, you little bitch. I know people think that. It's not true, though. We vampires just sleep in beds. You fucking idiot. Vampires get aches and pains just like humans. So, honestly, coffins would be pretty uncomfortable. Oh, I guess that's true. Now for the last question. We can't actually turn into bats. You can't? Nope. How would that even work? We actually can't turn into anything. Yeah, I guess it was kind of a stupid question. No questions are stupid. I had a teacher... Have I ever told this before? I had a teacher who would say, there's no stupid question, there's only stupid people. And when he said that to us, we knew he meant it in that way. Oh, hey, Mike. How's it going? But yeah. That teacher was very funny, though. But the quiz said that was just Gakuto. I think he was annoyed. I think he might have skipped a class in the teaching course. He meant it like half jokingly, it's fine. He was actually a really cool teacher. He just liked teasing us. We did have teachers who thought we were genuinely stupid. He thought the quiz was a stupid idea. I think it's a nice way of teaching people about vampires, though. What did you think as our first human quiz taker? I thought it was nice. It helped correct a lot of my assumptions. I'm glad. I'll be sure to let Gakuto know, too. I asked him to write the questions and he was very annoyed about it. I'm sure he'll be happy to know his work was worthwhile. Will he? He didn't seem very cheerful earlier. Oh, that's just how he is, don't worry. Anyway, let's check your score. You got 1 out of 5 questions right. Oh, that's pretty bad. Ugh, God, I didn't study for the vampire test. Fuck. I'm never gonna get my goth degree. Don't worry about it. I'll give you a chance to try again later, too. Hopefully you'll remember the answers next time. Now that we've got our icebreaker done, though, we can start. Sorry, I don't know what that was. We can start one of our vampire culture experiences. What? For the tour? You didn't think it was going to be all quizzes, did you? Honestly, I wasn't really sure what I'd signed up for. Well, soon you can find out. We've got a lot of fun activities set up for you. Or Gakuto has, at least. I'll go get him. Marie seems very energetic. It's nice. This whole place is pretty nice, actually. Is that a little Among Us? I don't know if you can see my mouse. On the desk, right there. Is that a tiny Among Us? It looks like a little Among Us. Sorry. The decor is cute, and the general atmosphere is relaxing. What, did you expect it all to be red satin and bats? No, Then what were you expecting? Well, maybe I was kind of expecting something like that. More candles and chandeliers, maybe. Chandeliers. We're vampires, not Victorians. Sorry, it's just when I see vampires in the media. Yeah, I know. Sorry to bite your head off. Figure of speech. I know there's a lot of weird stereotypes about us. That's why Marie set up this clinic up, and why I'm helping out. That's really nice of you. Yeah, sure. How'd the quiz go, anyway? Oh, the quiz? I got perfect.
Lie.
I'm not gonna lie, I just said to his face I had cliches, it's fine. You gotta realize, your privileges to combat them, or something. I did okay. Okay. Well, I didn't do great. But I'll be sure to do better next time. Well, good luck with that. Anyway, I'm supposed to be your tour guide. First up on the activity list is... the Vampire Sunscreen Routine! Ah! What? Is that some kind of vampire talent? What? Oh, you mean how Mary just appears out of nowhere? I wish. That's just a Mary thing. Anyway, as Marie said, our first activity is a common part of a vampire's usual morning routine. Well, we'd like to go through the whole morning. We're currently a bit understaffed, as you can see, so we only have the sunscreen bit set up so far. Sunscreen? Well, as Mary told you earlier, vampires sunburn very easily, so we're very careful about applying sunscreen. So, how is this supposed to work? Am I supposed to put sunscreen on you? Raise his eyebrow? I go to the vampire clinic, I massage sunscreen onto the emo boy. I leave. What? No, that would be weird. Oh. We have a dummy for this. We're not using actual sunscreen. Let me just set it up. Gotta stand it upright. Make sure it's secured. Okay. Is that supposed to be a vampire? A pretend one. There are a bunch of clothes for you to choose from. The goal is to pick an outfit appropriate for a vampire. Then you'll put sunscreen on. Or, well, fake sunscreen, since our dummy is made of whiteboard. Just use this little yellow marker to apply the sunscreen. Then I'll let you know how well your vampire outfit would fare in the sun. Sound good? Sounds fun. I'm ready to start. Just stick on the fake clothes and the sunscreen and let me know when you're done. Got it. Okay. Straw hat, sunglasses, top hat, arm, straw hat. He looks cute. Short sleeve, long sleeve, cape. Marie said they'd have to cover, so I'm gonna say long sleeves. I love his fangs. Yes, he looks very cute. Shorts, jeans, tights. Jeans, probably? Socks, wellies, boots. Okay. I'm having a English is not my native language moment. What are wellies? Are there, like, sports shoes? Because when I see that word, I just think of the Heelys. You know those shoes with the little roller skates inside of them? I don't know. No clue? Okay. Hold on. Google! Wellies. Oh, they're rubber boots. Okay, so definitely not that. Let's just go for the regular boots. They're rain boots? Yeah, apparently that's what they are. This vampire would fucking die during the winter, wouldn't he? Oh well. Click on the dummy to apply sunscreen. Bro turned yellow. Okay. Done. Are you okay with this outfit and sunscreen? Yes. I think they should be okay. Hey, Gacto. You done? I think so. Would you take a look? Okay. Well, first the outfit. You gave them something to cover up their eyes, which is good. You can use sunscreen on skin, but it's hard to protect your eyes. For the sunscreen, though, you didn't put on enough sunscreen. Was I supposed to put it on even where the clothes were? Whoops. I didn't? It's actually a pretty common mistake for humans, too. You have to use a lot. Oh, was I supposed to click multiple times, maybe? Ah. You have to use a lot of sunscreen for it to actually be effective. If you don't put it on thickly and evenly, burns. Oh. I never thought about how much sunscreen you're supposed to put on. I usually just put on a little, if any at all. Is this game going to be vampire skin cancer? Yes. Maybe. So far, this has been deconstruct your stereotypes about vampires 101. Well, that's because you can get away with it. Humans don't usually sunburn as badly as vampires do. If we're not careful about our sunscreen, though, well, let's just say that sunburns can hurt a lot. I'll bet. Anyway, that was the activity. The idea was to give you a little idea of what a vampire goes through. as a way to say, hey, we're just normal people trying to live our lives. Meeting the vampires with this little tune behind it is so fun. Yes, this game is so delightful. I had no idea what to expect, and it's just very cute. It's kind of more boring than I expected. I always thought vampires were more, I don't know, sexy? Or scary? Or both? Sure, that's how we're often portrayed in media, but most of us are just boring people who buy a lot of sunscreen. Huh. Thanks for telling me about this. I never really thought about it before. Just doing my job. Anyway, I need to prep for the next activity. Wait here for a bit. I guess I'll do what Gakuto said. How was the activity? Eek! What? Sorry. How did you like the first activity? You know. The vampire sunscreen routine. Oh, that. It was pretty interesting. Oh, I'm really glad. It took a lot of time cutting the whiteboard to the right size. You cut it yourself? Yep, we're pretty short on funds, so most of the stuff here is DIY. Wow, that's amazing. Thanks, we try our best. Sorry, I got a bit off topic. I'm actually here because it's time for a re-quiz. A re-quiz? A chance for you to take our vampire quiz again. I think it should be pretty easy since you already know the answers now. I'll try my best. Here's a new sheet. Just let me know when you're done. Okay, let's try this again. Is it just the same quiz again? So, blood, exposed to the sun, sunburns. What are vampires? Nothing. Vampires sleep, beds. Can vampires turn into? Nothing. Okay, I'm done. Marie, I finished the quiz. That was fast. Let me see. Question 1 is correct. Vampire's main source of nutrition is blood. Let's check the next one. Correct. In sunlight, vampires just get sunburns. Now for question 3, you got it right. There's no one thing you can use to ward off vampires. We'd rather you just try to make friends with us. Let's take a look at question 4. Your answer is correct. Vampires need to sleep, and when they do, they sleep in beds, not coffins. Now for the last question. Correct. Vampires can't really turn into anything. No bats, no mist, though it'd be interesting if we could. I need to drink for a second. Now that's a total score of 5 out of 5. Perfect. For that, you get a prize. A prize? Yep, here. A tomato pin! With this, you're part of the Tomato Club. What's that? A club of vampires and friends. You're the 3rd member. I hope you'll take your vampire knowledge and share it with your friends too. I don't know if I want to be Marie or if I want to be friends with her. She's really nice. She's really cute. Everything in this game is cute. Even Gakuto, who's being a little emo, he's cute. I'll try, and thank you for the pin. Cool. I think Gakuto should be back soon anyway, so I'll leave you two to it. Oh, she actually walked out normally this time. I guess I'll just wait for Gakuto to come back. Can take a little look around here in the meantime. They have some interesting magazines. I've never seen most of these before. Vampire Weekly, Fang Outpost, Wired for Nights. You can take a look at them if you want. Ah, no, sorry, I was just... Like I said, feel free to take a look at them. They're there for visitors to look at, after all. Oh, okay. Maybe a bit later. Whatever. Do what you want. Buck. I have the next activity ready when you are, though. I am ready, that is. What's the next activity? A backstage tour of sorts. I'm going to show you the process we go through before a blood donation. Oh, okay. We're going to be looking at blood and stuff. Are you going to be okay with this? Yeah. I won't mind blood. Yes, I will. You sure? I will. I was just caught off guard. Sorry, I really haven't done anything like this before. Yeah, I can get that. It's really nothing to be nervous about, though. Let me show you. This is where the blood donations happen. Huh. Doesn't look very clinical. Yeah, Marie wanted all the rooms here to look as inviting as possible, to make sure people could feel comfortable. We visited a bunch of other clinics in other areas before deciding on the look for Tomato Clinic. It definitely makes me feel relaxed, at least. Guess it was worth the work we put into it then. What? Sorry, I didn't catch that. Nothing. Anyway, let me explain the process. How much do you know about blood donation? Not very much, honestly. I've only ever had blood tests, and that's about it. Okay, then let's start at the beginning. First off, just to clear any possible misunderstandings, both Mary and I are certified to draw blood. All vampires working at donation clinics are required to be certified, for both the regular human method and the vampire-assisted method. Regular human method probably means using a needle, but what's the vampire-assisted method? I'm guessing you don't know much about vampire fangs, right? No, sorry. I'm sorry. Well, you've probably heard stupid stories about people getting pleasure from vampire bites. Yeah, I have. That's not how it works. Oh. Oh, man. Our fangs have a substance which is a natural anesthetic with a calming effect. They're also very sharp and pointy, so the wound left behind is very small. At blood donation clinics, the process is simple. Bite, then draw. Huh? First we bite to create a very small wound. Then we use a needle to draw out the blood. Oh, but why not just use a needle in the first place? Unfortunately, blood loses its nourishing qualities very quickly after leaving the body. That is, unless it is first stabilized by the substance in our fangs. While it'd be easier to just bite and suck blood from the source, we can't expect a human to always be available when a vampire gets hungry. That's where blood donation clinics come in. We draw blood and distribute it to vampires who need it. Oh, like a vampire food bank. Something like that, yeah. Everything makes sense so far? I think so. Before we actually draw the blood, though, we do a health check to make sure everything is okay. What kind of issues could there be? For example, maybe the person's blood is infected with something and they don't know. I'm so happy for the nerd who wrote this game. They must have spent hours thinking about the in-universe rules. Yeah, I mean, so far this really just looks like someone really wanted to write vampires in a modern, realistic setting. And, like, I'm completely fine with this. There's no game. We're just reading someone's world building, and I'm loving it. This was written by a nerd, and as a fellow nerd, I'm enjoying the shit out of this. They might have recently taken medication that prevent them from donating. They might just be feeling sick, and donating blood can make them feel worse. Huh. Once we've confirmed that everything is okay, then we start the blood donation process. The human gets comfortable on the couch, and the vampire takes their arm. Arm? Not neck? Well, it's true that it's easier to drink blood from the neck. Since we're drawing the blood out through needles, it's easier to do it through the arm. Like a regular blood donation. Oh, I guess that makes sense. One thing we make sure is very clear though, is that it's okay to stop at any time. We always want to make sure both the human and the vampire are comfortable with everything. So if the human feels uncomfortable, we call it off. Same for if the vampire feels uncomfortable. Maybe you start feeling dizzy during dizzy during the donation. Or you just change your mind. You don't need a reason. If someone says stop, everything stops. We'll even give you a button you can press just in case you're anxious about saying it out loud. Wow, you're really prepared. Well, we're asking people to give their blood to us. We want to make sure we have their complete consent. Anyway, that's the end of the presentation. Hopefully you've got a better idea of our blood donation process now. I think I do, thanks. Great, I'm gonna go back to the cafe area to prep for the last activity. Could you wait here until I'm done? Got it. Cool. The blood donation process is a lot more complicated than I expected. I guess I should just wait here now, though, until Marie... Hello! What? There isn't even a door on that side of the room! Where on earth did you come from? That's a secret. Technically, this time is scheduled for a quiz, but since you've already passed the quiz, though, do you want to ask me some questions? Questions. How common are vampires? Can people be turned into vampires then in this universe? No, that's absolutely not possible. Sorry, I knew that already. Oh. That's what it says in the books I've read before. It's just... people still say that we can, right? Being a vampire isn't a disease. It's not contagious. We can't infect anyone with it. It's just one of those unfortunate myths that spread. Sorry for bringing it up. Don't apologize. I'll happily answer any questions like this if it means I can clear things up. Any more questions? I guess how common are vampires? How common are vampires compared to humans? Really depends, honestly. Vampires tend to live in small communities. Lately, though, you have more vampires like Gakuto and me moving to big cities and such. Now that humans know a bit more about vampires, it's easier for us to live among humans. Really? I've lived here my whole life, but I don't think I've seen more than a couple of vampires. I mean, you can't really tell we're vampires at first glance, right? If you're not looking too closely, we really just look like pale-skinned humans. Oh, that's true. You might actually know a couple of vampires without knowing it. I wonder if I do. Any other questions? Not right now. I'm okay for now, I think. Okay then, in that case, that's everything from me. Gakuto will let you know when he's ready, so just stay here. I wonder if there are secret passageways in this place. Nah, that'd be a bit much. I wonder how much longer Gakuto will be, though. Hey, Poison, I'm done setting up. Let us go back to the cafe area. Vampires as a metaphor for queerness, I'm in. I mean, not anything new, but just really modernized, huh? I guess I should follow him. Follow him. Sorry, I'm having voice cracks, god damn it. Wait, what? It didn't look like this before. I mean, I said I was prepping, right? What's this for? An old vampire tradition, a blood tasting. Blood? Don't worry, I'm not actually going to make you drink blood. We're doing a human-friendly version with tomato juice. Ah, 'cause tomato clinic. Then what? It's like humans have holidays, right? Yes. And for these holidays, you usually gather people together, right? Yeah, for family dinners and such. Well, vampires don't eat. Oh, right. So what we usually do instead is have a blood tasting together. Humans share food, vampires share blood. Food's a big part of human culture, right? I guess? Blood fills the same role in vampire culture. How does that... I'll explain, but first, I want to check that you're okay with doing this. We're not using real blood, but the idea is that we're going to pretend we are. Of course, even when we use actual blood, it's always blood that's drawn with consent. But if you don't want to do this activity, you don't have to. Are you cool with this? I want to try. The tomato juice? Ew. If it's okay, I want to try. To be honest, I do feel a bit nervous. I don't think I've ever done anything like a blood tasting before. I'd still like to try though, if it's okay. I came here to learn more about vampires, after all. If you'd let me participate in a bit of your culture, I'd be really happy. Sounds like we're okay then. Now let me explain how blood tasting works. There are actually many different kinds with different steps. The one we're doing today is for when one vampire invites another to their household. It's meant to show hospitality as well as trust. Oh, sort of like serving drinks to guests at a party? Well, it's usually a bit more formal than that. There'll be a vessel filled with blood, in this case tomato juice. The vampire who is hosting, in this case me, pours the glass for the guest. That would be me. Yeah, it's polite to serve the guest first. Next, the guest will return the favor and pour a glass for the host. The point is to show that they are honored to be a guest. Then, both parties will take a sip, just a small one. Next, the vampires clink their glasses together. Huh? They make a toast after they've already drunk? The idea is that since they've already taken a sip, part of their self is left on the glass. I'm struggling. Sorry, my eyes are struggling a little bit. And by clinking the glasses together, they're sharing that part of their self with the other party. Huh. A blood tasting is usually done when somebody invites somebody over for the first time. It's a way of saying, I trust you in my home. Part of trusting somebody is entrusting them with yourself, so that's what a blood tasting is meant to show. That's really interesting. Finally, both vampires drink until their glass is empty, without stopping. Again, this is meant to show trust. Not emptying the glass would show hesitation to accept the other vampire's offer of trust. Wow, there's a lot of thought put into all the actions though, To be honest, I think most vampires don't really think that much about it. We just do blood tastings this way because that's how they've always been done. That sums up the steps though. You ready to try? I think so. Okay, let's set the table then. I'll pour you a glass. Okay, do you remember what to do next? Select the next step. Then I have to pour him a glass. Good job. The first step is returning the favor and pouring a glass for your host. Okay, do you remember what to do next? Take a small sip. Right, we each take a sip from the glass. Next, what do? We cheer. Yep, we clink glasses as a sign of trust. Now what do we do last? We drink it all. Right, we down the rest of our glasses. And that's it. A vampire blood tasting. What did you think? Thank you for doing this with me. I'm really glad I had the chance to experience it. Though we used tomato juice, that was pretty much exactly how a blood tasting usually goes. I'm glad you seem to have enjoyed it. Huh? Nothing. Hopefully that was educational in some way or another. Anyway, that's the last activity. Which means this is the end of the tour. Oh, that was quick. Could you head to the reception? Marie should be waiting for you there. Okay, how about you, Gakto? I'm just going to clean this up first. Got it, I'll see you later. Huh? Marie isn't here yet. Hi, Poison! Hi, Marie. I came back here since the tour is over. Right, and thank you for taking part in our tour. You should have seen this as well when signing up, but at the end, we have an optional blood donation. Oh, right, I remember seeing that. Of course, this is only if you want to. You'll also have to pass our health check first. Today, both Gakuto and I are available for blood donations. Just let me know if you'd like to donate. And if you would, who you'd like to draw your blood. Blood donation. Twirls my hair. I would like for the emo to draw my blood. Marie is very cute and nice, but you can't show me an emo boy and wait for me to ignore him. I'd like Gakuto to draw my blood if that's okay. Of course, I'll take you to the lounge. You decided to do the blood donation then? I did. Well, I already explained this earlier, but first we'll do a health check to make sure everything is okay. Then we'll have you sit on this couch. I'll use my fangs to create a very small wound in your arm. Then I'll use a needle to draw out the blood. I'll keep you company until the blood donation's done. One thing I want to make sure you understand is you can ask me to stop at any time. Got it? Got it! If you want to stop, you can press this button. It'll let me know immediately and I'll stop the donation. If you're okay, we can start with the health check. Okay. Looks like everything's in order. We can start now if you're good. I'm good. I can start. Okay then, would you sit down on the couch and give me your arm? Perfect. I'm going to use antiseptic on your skin first. I'm going to bite. It'll sting a little. If you feel uncomfortable, just tell me to stop. Okay, that's done. I'm going to put the needle in now. I'll be using this to draw the blood out. We good. Needle is in. It'll take about 10 minutes for enough blood to be drawn out. I'll keep you company until it's done. Thanks for doing this, by the way. Why are you thanking me? I know I wasn't exactly always polite today. Honestly, I wasn't really sure I even wanted to do these tours for humans. Humans haven't exactly been really kind to me. Oh. Being a vampire is already uncommon enough, but on top of that, I'm trans too, so it can be a lot. Me too, buddy. I'm also dead and trans. Not the vampire bit, though. Ah. Then you can probably understand a bit of what we vampires go through. Even though it's a bit different. That's part of why I agreed to Marie's stupid plan. I didn't think there was really any point, but if it could get people to stop being so stupid of vampires, even just a little, I thought maybe it'd be worth trying. Definitely helped me learn a lot about vampires, so I really appreciate this tour. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay, the blood donation is finished. Already? Yeah, we're done. That was faster than I expected. I'm going to leave you some juice and snacks. When you're done with them and feel okay to move, come to the front. Got it. I'll just eat these biscuits then. Hi, Gecto. Feeling okay? Yeah, I'm totally fine. Okay, take this pamphlet then. Has general info about what not to do after a blood donation. Got it, thanks. That's it for today then. Thanks for coming. Thanks for having me, I enjoyed the tour. Marie's thinking up some new tour ideas right now, so you can come back again if you want. What? I said you can come back again if you want. Getting EP, gonna try to sleep? Alright. Good night, Mike. Thank you for coming by. Good night. I said you can come back again if you want. Oh, you wouldn't mind? Why would I? We can't run this clinic without visitors. That's true. But what I mean to say is, I wouldn't mind if you come back again. I enjoyed showing you around too. Oh, then I'd definitely like to come back again. I'm looking forward to it then. Ah, he's cute! And that was Tomato Clinic. Man, that was cute as fuck. That was really fucking cute. Okay. It wasn't much, really. It really just was someone who wanted to nerd out writing about vampires. And so they made this little visual novel. But it was so damn cute. That was really, yeah, it was so cute. It reminded me of when I played, what was it called? One Night Hot Springs, I think. The little visual novel about a trans woman going to a hot spring. I think I forgot to put the VOD for that on YouTube. Well, hey YouTube, if you're hearing this, that VOD is on Twitch. I think it's still up on Twitch. But yeah, the visual style really reminded me of that. I wonder if it's made by the same people, actually. Hold on. Like, I'm genuinely wondering.